Hola, people of the internet. My name is Brandon and welcome to my Minecraft tutorial. On today's tutorial, we are going to be building a log flume, which you see behind me, which is an awesome water ride where you hop in a boat and you go down a thing and get splashy wet and stuff, and it's good fun. So let's do this thing! Alright, so we're going to be starting off at the beginning of the ride. Who would think that? Awesome. So this is the part basically where you come out of the pool, which is why we went down a layer, and you start to go up and around and then up the giant incline. And what we're doing here is basically making a water elevator. If you want this more in detail, I made another tutorial on that. Link in the description to the playlist for this video. It's in that playlist if you want to check that out. But basically, yeah, that's all we're doing. I like to say basically a lot, so if you feel like getting drunk, have a shot every time I say that. We're going up only slightly. We're going up to the level where the main ride is going to kind of level out. Almost how you would build a dock. Because eventually, if you can tell from the thumbnail image from this video, or for this video, this whole... oh crap, I hit my microphone, I'm sorry. This whole log flume thing is actually going to be like in a big lake. Like when you go to a water park and you see a log flume, the whole thing is usually surrounded by water and you have a big bridge to actually get to it. So that's what we're kind of doing here. And right now I'm just adding the water, and you see I blocked it off on the back just so I can test it to make sure everything actually runs smoothly. And that's what I'm about to do now. And the boats, for some reason, are crazy. They're just freaking crazy people. Like, you see it spazzing out a little bit, and then I hop off and I get teleported and I just start yelling at the boat. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? I try and punch it, and my punches have no effect, so I kind of just give up and leave it there. But I noticed if you actually kind of like log out of Minecraft and then come back in, usually the boat will teleport itself back to where I guess the game actually thinks it is. So this is going to be the level of the ride to begin with. You see how it's kind of hovering over, and I'm just using the half slabs and the logs. That's the main level of the ride, and there's the little turn. Now, as far as function-wise goes for this entire ride, it could use some improvements. Looks-wise, I think it looks pretty awesome, but as far as it working the way it should, like, it works and stuff, but, you know, not as best as it could be. So just use this tutorial for, like, a reference. And here you see me destroying it already, changing my mind, which is a good idea for me to tell you to watch the whole thing before you actually attempt to build, because I do mess up a lot and change a lot of things. And here you see how we're actually going to start the incline for the ride. We're going to do the same thing with the signs and the half slabs to raise the thing up one level at a time. And this is going to be the main big incline to go down the main drop. It's going to go up, do a little drop, and then go up a little more. And here you see the spacing for everything. I basically stack these up to plan out how I'm going to build it, and just go one up for every one, and they're all two apart in each direction. They're two squares from each other and one square up from the last one. And then here you see it, the main incline. Am I going to attempt the boat again? This is probably a bad idea. The boat's trying to kill me. Oh my god. Alright, that is an evil boat. And then I do, yeah, yell at it some more. Doesn't help. Try and smack it. And I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to put a boat in here and then try and go up. And you see me getting frustrated and I just break it. It's terrible. The boats are so derpy in this game. And finally, I get to go up, but I failed to realize that that boat is going to stop me. And then I just get mad and I yell at it and I give it evil looks some more. And I start breaking my ride because I'm so frustrated at this stupid boat doesn't want to leave. Such a stupid boat. So I put a boat over here and I'm like, yes, because a good thing whenever you're doing this sort of thing is to just keep testing all the time to make sure stuff works. And yes, it worked. Good job, me. And this is the first little drop to make things just a little bit exciting, even though that's not a very exciting drop. But I made a little pool of water and made it drop down a little bit. And at first I was thinking about moving that water, but I kind of like that little flow. So you're just going to go down, hop off that little end, and then go straight for a little bit, and then we're going to go up and then down the big drop. So that's what we did here. Bam, look at it all. I built that all already that quickly. I'm like super fast. Alright, so that's the beginning, that's the end, and you see with the decline, I tried tons of different things, but I basically went with the same spacing as the incline, just up one every 2 block spacing, like that. And look, meow, you fly down it, and you die. But, you know, that's alright. And right here, we're going to build the bridge that the people that are going to ride this ride have to go over to get to the ride, because you know when you go to the parks and you go to the log flume, you have to go over a bridge, and if you're into that sort of thing, you can stand on the bridge and wait for the log flume to go down, and it gets you all wet and stuff. That's the concept behind this. So I'm gonna build a bridge, and it looks pretty nice. I like the way it turns out when like everything's all said and done. And I realized this tutorial is kind of moving along very fast, and it might be hard to keep up. But these are all simple things. If you just look at the way the little path for the ride is, like it's all pretty simple. It's just all logs and half slabs, and just use that sign technique if you want to check out that tutorial on how to do that. It's really simple to make it elevate and go up. And that's pretty much all it is. And this is just like a basic concept. I kind of just wanted it to look cool and actually function, but it doesn't function like amazingly. So there's probably a lot of little things you can do. And here you see I finished the bridge, and for safety purposes, we don't want anybody falling in and suing us. We got to put some rails up there, make sure everybody's okay. And look, the bridge looks awesome, but then I decide some inverted steps. Good idea. I mean, why not? It just makes everything look so much better. I love that you could do this in Minecraft, and it takes me a while to realize I can't put one there, so I put a half slab at the top just to complete the look. There we go. Look at that. So beautiful. Put a little half slab, and then I was contemplating, well, first I got to do this side. And I was thinking, like, should I attach it to the actual ride as like supports for the bridge? And nah, I mean, look, I go to put them and I'm like, forget it, it's fine. I mean, that looks like a pretty sturdy bridge, and we got all these safety things. It's fine, there's no need to actually anchor it to the ride. But then you're gonna want to test it to make sure you don't chop your head off when you go down this part. And you see me just get frustrated with the boats. It's never-ending frustration. And bam! Break it. Good job. Alright, so we don't chop our head off. That's good. And then I realize I don't want the bridge coming down that far on this side, because this is all going to be underwater. So I go ahead and I chop away a few little layers, and I put some logs as supports, because then it's going to go to a kind of dock thing like this that's going to swing all the way around into the giant building that's going to house this ride. And it's pretty much, there you go, there's the pathing that I laid out with some logs. That's going to be the dock thing that swings around, goes in the building where everybody waits in line for the ride. And there it is, complete. And what the hell is this? That is a magical boat that boggles my mind. What the hell? What? Magical boats. This doesn't... Oh, I took a picture. Good job. I'm gonna have to put that on my Facebook. Why are the boats so weird? Look, cows. You see this shit? You see this? Freaking floating boats. I can't comprehend it. I have to dig myself a little hole just so I can see it. This is strange. I'm just freaking out. It's freaking me out. Oh, this boat. It's so derpy. Now I have to dance. It makes me feel as though I have to dance. Oh god, and jump for joy. I'm trying to like mock the boat at this point. I have no idea why. I have to like float next to it. I see it shimmering up and down, and I'm like, I can do that. I have no idea. I recorded this whole thing like at night, and then I fly away, and I'm really tired, and I freak out. The boat just freaks me out. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. See the rest of it Join me on part 2, which I'll be uploading very, very soon. See you guys then.